Hi you guys, welcome to another episode of Girl You Always Doing Something. I am back with another easy sewing tutorial. We're going to work on a Vogue pattern. It's Vogue 8815. It says very easy. Again, it's not a lot of Vogue sewing tutorials on YouTube, so I figured we can have some fun and do some sewing tutorials. We're going to concentrate on letter C with the long sleeve peplum top. Again, remember, always check your size. Look at the back of the envelope. It tells you what kind of fabric to use, different notions if you need zipper and all that. So make sure you read the back of it. I'm not going to go into all the directions inside the pattern. Again, this is for the person who has sewn a garment before but struggles a little bit with trying to put the construction of the garment together and maybe need a little walkthrough, a little guidance as they do it. So different things I do want to highlight on the instructions. I will show you different things I think you need to know, but again, just read it and follow along. It's pretty simple and we should be okay. Okay, so we're concentrating on C. Different things I want you to notice. Right here is telling you for tops A, B, and C. You just kind of want to point out which ones you're going to cut out. It shows you pictures of the pattern tissue, how it should look once it's cut out. Remember to cut out your notches, follow the grain lines, etc. Again, it gives you the fabric cutout layouts. It gives you a lot of good information. If you're cutting on the right side of the pattern, wrong side, right side of the fabric, wrong side of the fabric. Read this if you get confused with different words that they may be saying throughout the instructions. Just look at that as an inclination of what you should do. Another thing that I like and I want you to realize and kind of point out to you is the glossary. If you see words that you've never seen before, E-stitch, narrow hem, slip stitch, etc., it gives you exactly how to do it. It gives you the measurements of how you should do certain things. So I think this is a really good guideline too. If you see a word that you've never seen before and you don't know what that means. All right, let's get into the actual sewing tutorial. Okay, since we're going to do C, these are the pieces we need to cut out. We need to cut out 3, 4, 7, and 8. All right. Whenever you see the little gray shaded area, remember that means the wrong side of the pattern. Again, if you don't know what that means, you can always go back and look at the directions. All right. So I already cut my pieces out. So cut your pieces out. Remember, follow the grain lines and the notches. We're going to need that throughout the garment construction process. This is how I laid it out. You have your fold lines. So make sure you follow the instructions on the pattern. And again, this is for our Vogue 8815, our Peplum shirt. Okay, we're going to work on garment 3. What we're going to do is put our darts in. So it says cut 1 on fold. You should have already done that. That means it should be one piece together. You see this dart right here. Here's my tracing paper. Take your tracing wheel, trace that dart, and remember to cut out your notches. So the first thing we're going to do is sew down our dart, and it should be 2 darts because once you open it up, there's a dart on each side. Okay, we'll do that. After we sew down our dart, we'll press it real nice so it can be nice and crisp, and then we'll move on to the next piece. All right, so transfer your markings. Okay, so now we're going to fold our dart. You're just going to pinch that up, put a pin there, and match these lines up, and a pin right at the end. So from the highest point, you don't backstitch and go all the way down for your dart. Leave your tails hanging so you can cut them off, tie it in a knot. I like to tie mine in a knot, and I'll show you when I get to that point. So again, you have darts on 2 sides. One side, 2 sides. So everything you do on this side, you're going to do the same thing on that side. So I'll show you guys how it looks after I pin it. Since I'm filming myself today, it's going to be too hard for me to try to hold the camera and do it at the same time. So we'll do it in steps that way. And you can still look at the video and make sure your stuff looks like mine. Okay.